I remember, quite vividly, one of the first meetings I had when I went to go work for the legislature on a policy-related issue was the medical law. California had passed an initiative that said medical marijuana, very liberal, liberal definitions of what medical was, right? At that time was considered liberal. And I remember going into one of the first legislative meetings at the Capitol that addressed this issue.
Really?
I was the only Republican. They were all Democrats.
Wow.
And the motives weren't pure on my end. The motives were, my boss at the time was a former deputy district attorney who'd run for office and become a state assemblyman. And at that point, he was like, let's look to see where the gaps exist.
Right.
Because it's all these bad things that you think it is. It's a gateway drug. It's reefer madness. Let's see what they're conspiring to do and how we can come back and ultimately utilize the intelligence you gather in these committee or these staff meetings about the issue to come back and fight against it. And I remember being in the room and talking about this and thinking, oh man, medical. I'm like, there's no stopping it anymore. It's California's the biggest state, and it's just going to be a matter of time before it'll be passed federally, and we're on our course. And nearly 30 years later, we've barely moved the football.